I'm joined by our International Correspondent Afua Hagan. Afua, what is the latest on the preparations for Donald Trump's second inauguration?
Yes, good morning. That's right. I'm outside the US Embassy here in London. It's not quite -8 degrees, thank goodness, but it is a chilly Monday morning. And we are gearing up here for the inauguration. Now, there is several rallies taking place all across London with different people protesting different things. There's anti-Trump rallies, there's anti-Biden rallies. And here with me today, I have Oz. Now, Oz is of the Workers' Party of Britain, and you're gathered here for a rally today. Tell us why you've come out on Inauguration Day.
So we have decided to come out here because we wanted to make sure that Joe Biden and his administration understand that they're pretty much the most hated regime that's ever come to. You know, they've overseen a genocide. They have been complicit in it at every opportunity. Joe Biden had an opportunity to get a ceasefire. He chose not to do that. Whereas Donald Trump, without being the president, made a phone call, instructed one of his staff to go to Israel and tell Benjamin Netanyahu, you're making the deal. So for us, after watching the same deal that was put in place in December 23 be accepted in January 2025, that means we didn't have to have the thousands upon thousands of deaths, and we as the Workers' Party are the staunchest party in support of the Palestinian people. There is no other party that has got a leader that has been as supportive to the Palestinian cause and the pan-Arab cause as George Galloway, my party leader. And we're glad to see the back of this regime. I mean, there's no other description other than say that they're evil.
So you're looking forward to a Trump presidency, essentially?
Well, if Donald Trump goes ahead the way he has done right now, which is cause a ceasefire to come into place through just the sheer will of his existence, then yes. If he does the same thing in Ukraine and stops the war there, yes, we're very happy with him. At the moment, he literally is like a, I don't know, an archangel of peace, because he's turned around and stopped a warmonger like Benjamin Netanyahu from carrying on the butchering of women and children in Gaza.
Well, what about some of his other policies? I mean, he's going to sign a whole raft of executive orders today that could see mass deportations, that could end care for the people of the trans community. What about your opinions of that? Because the Workers' Party of Britain surely wouldn't be for mass deportation.
Well, we're not actually against mass deportations in America because it's got nothing to do with us. We don't do that over here. However, we don't want people just being able to come to Britain and just come in illegally and stay here illegally. Our party has got the same policy as Donald Trump. If people come here legally, they're welcome to come and stay. If they come here illegally, they're not welcome to stay. And also, we've got a lot of people here at the moment who are part of the Syrian, refugees. Their country's now had that situation resolved. They don't have a government that's against them. They all wanted this government. We think it's time for them to go home as well, because there's just no need for them to stay here because they're no longer being persecuted. So our position on immigration is pretty much the same as it is as Donald Trump's. And that's that's where we stand. We're not a party that wants people to just keep coming over here and continuing I don't know. That's our rules. That's where we are.
Oz, thank you very much for your time. Thank you. I'll let you get on with the rally. Thank you. So just one of many opinions that are being formed here in London. Like I said, there is rallies taking place all across the city all day today. And that rally, which is organised by the Workers' Party of Britain, due to kick off in the next few minutes.
Right, and what can we expect from the day ahead? I mean, once the rally kicks off, what do you think would be the mood of the people? What do you think the expectations will be?
Well, yes, like we said, the inauguration starts with some musical events around 2:30 this afternoon. That's Eastern time. And then, sorry, that's 2:30 that afternoon GMT. And then around, because of those bitter temperatures in Washington, D.C. today, the inauguration is being moved indoors. That's historic in itself. And that's where Donald Trump will do his swearing in, and then he will give his speech. Now, the speech he gave in 2017, his inauguration was about 17 minutes, so we can expect something about the same, and that will all be about his plans, what he wants to do in the next 4 years. He's signing a whole raft of executive orders this morning. Those will probably be around immigration, those mass deportations that we've had that will be starting apparently this week, but could come, with a lot of red tape and could cost tens, or if not billions of dollars. And so those will be going forward, and he'll probably detail what he will be doing with his executive orders in that his first speech. And then there is the parade all along the Washington Mall. In those freezing temperatures, we're still expecting to see hundreds, if not thousands, of people turn out to line the streets of Washington. And then he has 3 inaugural balls to go to this evening to dance the night away.
All right, International Correspondent Afua Hagan, thank you so much for the updates. And definitely we have the whole of the day to unpack what the inauguration will definitely look like, and of course the mood of the people. Once again, thank you.